And welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Jeanette Fryer. I am the owner and maker of Jabel Chic. So for today's video, we are going to be creating a, well, what am I going to call this tumbler? It is going to be a simple kind of Monstera leaf peekaboo tumbler using different shades of green and some pretty gold metallic vinyl. Y'all know I love a peekaboo. If I have not told you, I love doing the peekaboo method, and I don't know, I just love that method. So we're gonna be using that method again. Sorry, but I'm just gonna use it again. But this tumbler is just giving me all the spring vibes with the Monstera leaves and just the really clean lines, and I'm just keeping it simple once again in this tumbler as well. So you guys, if you have not already followed me or been peeping my channel and my subscribers, we are at 1,000 subscribers, and I am, oh, you just don't know. I am over the moon, and I cannot thank you guys enough for the love and the support and the comments that you have been giving my channel. It just means the world to me. I never thought I would be doing this YouTube journey, as I've told you guys many times before, so it is just giving me life, and I am just loving it. So with that being said, since we are over 1,000 subscribers, in my next week's video, I will be announcing a giveaway. It will be a mystery box giveaway, so it's going to be full of just tons of little surprises just to make your day go well. So we want to give one lucky winner that giveaway. So of course, with any type of giveaway, there's going to be some rules that you have to follow. So follow those rules and just look forward to the giveaway. So once again, makers, if you have not subscribed to my channel, please consider subscribing to my channel, and please don't forget to click that notification bell so you won't miss out on any of my future content. So I think that is enough for me. So if you want to craft along with me, go get that tumbler and that glitter, and let's go. All right, you guys, let's go ahead and get started. I am starting with a fully prepped and sanded tumbler. This is a 20-ounce skinny by Dope and Crafty, and I have went ahead and painted it just a basic green color by Rustoleum. I'll try to link the name of this specific color in the description box below. So for today's tumbler, y'all, I am so excited to do this tutorial for you guys. Like, you guys, let me back up. For some reason, I thought the camera was recording when I applied the mold bonding. So what I did with that is just apply it to just regular spots on the tumbler, and we're just going to continue to the next color. So the next color we're going to use is called Gump. This is by Vixen Glitter Coat as well, and we're just going to apply that to just different spots on the tumbler. Like I said, it doesn't have to be perfect. We just want great coverage everywhere. All right, so just hit the bottom of your tumbler, and we can do that since I don't do my tumblers all the way to the top and the bottom. So the next color we're gonna go in is with Grinch by Peachy Olive Glitters. And we're just going to continue just building those colors. And I'm just trying to hit the spots that does not have glitter already. And just build those colors. Get that off. All right, so our last color, our fourth color, we're gonna go in with Imperial. That is by Itsy Bitsy Glitter. And like I said, just continue building those colors. And I'm just concentrating on the spots that does not have glitter in them yet. Such a pretty color. It's looking amazing so far. Alright, you guys, so next we are just going to repeat the same steps with the 4 colors that we used and just try to get more dimension and more depth in this whole process. And like I said, in order to get that, I'm just going to spray my whole tumbler with white rain hairspray, and we're going to use more of those 4 colors. Alright. So the first color we're going to start off with is just a little of the Grinch by Vixen, it's called Mo Money by Vixen Glitter. And we're just going to use our sprinkler this time. So I'm just sprinkling in different spots as to where I think it needs color. No rhyme or reason. Does not have to be perfect. We're just trying to get some blend going on here. Alright. I am not even going to shake because it's so little going on right here, it doesn't even matter. So next we're going to go in with Mo Money by Vixen Glitter as well. And we're just going to continue building those colors. Because you know how leaves have different colors and different shades? That's the effect that I'm trying to create. Alright, so next we're going to go in with Grinch by Peachy Olive Glitters. And I kind of like how this is more brighter green. And I kind of like want that to be the kind of star of the show. So I may add just a little more of this to certain areas. All right, next I'm gonna go back in with some more of the Gump. It's the darker green, and just add a little bit more to certain spaces. It's looking pretty. We're going to go back in with Mo Money, and we're just going to add a little bit more. And I see a lot of that is just falling off, so I'm going to spray my tumbler one more time. I can tell when it needs to be spraying because once I put the glitter on and then I turn it and then it falls, I can tell that I need more of the hairspray to get the glitter to stick. All right. Y'all, I think I am happy with that. Like, I think it looks good. I think we have great coverage, and we have all sorts of different tones going on as well, and I am absolutely happy with it. So once again, since we did apply a generous amount of epoxy and glitter, we are just going to pat the glitters down, and they should lay very nicely because, like I said, we did use a generous amount of epoxy. So you want these glitters to be as flat as possible. Now I'm just going to make sure my edges are nice and flat as well, at the top and the bottom. Just going to give it one more pat down. Yes, I'm into this. I am into this tumbler. I am into these greens. Green is normally not my favorite color, but when it's on a cup, I think I like it. All right, what y'all think? I think we're good. I think we're good. All right, so let's go ahead and pull this tape. Y'all. Well, you look at that. Look at those different shades of green like going on. It's just so pretty. All right, so as always, I am going to let this dry overnight since we did use the epoxy method. And then I am going to seal it with 2x matte clear by Rustoleum. And then I am going to do two thin coats of epoxy and let that cure. So here we are on to the next step. So after applying our many colors of glitter, I did seal this with 2x matte clear by Rustoleum, and I actually went in with 2 thin coats of epoxy because doing the peekaboo method, you want to ensure your tumbler is as smooth as possible. I did a light sand at the top and the bottom. I cleaned the bottom and the inside as well. So now we are ready to apply our leaves for this tropical tumbler that I've been had in my mind forever. So hopefully it would turn out the way that I have envisioned it. So the leaves that I actually got these leaves from Etsy, and they're just giving me all the summer vibes, and I thought what a perfect time to put this on a tumbler because I am so ready for summer to get here. So I did cut the leaves about 2 inches for each pattern. So I thought I would mix it up with this Monstera leaf and then this kind of leaf as well, just to give it some, you know, just to spice it up. We gotta have some spice. So I am going to apply my leaves. So this is just some scrap vinyl, nothing special going on here because we're actually going to remove it. So I am just going to apply my leaves just using my transfer tape. And my tumbler, I cannot hold things today. All right, so just my transfer tape, and then we're just gonna apply the leaves to the tumbler. And of course, you just wanna make sure everything is nice and tight and the leaves are adhered properly so you won't have any bleeding. So I am going to speed this up so you guys can see the entire process. So I did take my time and apply these because I do not want any type of bleeding with my patterns and anything like that. So there are a couple of spaces left open, but however you will see in the next step as to where we fix these spaces once we do our peekaboo process. So right now I'm going to go outside. I am going to spray this with 2 times with matte white paint by Rustoleum. And we'll be back to remove these decals so you can see this beautiful glitter underneath. We are back. So we have applied the matte Rustoleum white paint. So now I am going to attempt to remove the decals. I did let this dry for about 30 minutes. I am a little impatient because I want to see how this does. So I have started kind of using my Cricut tool here to see if that'll give me a little bit better when I try to lift these decals. So let's just see if that will work. Again, I was actually testing 2 different things. I was using a dental pick and this tool as well. So I think this is working for me. So as you can see, I do have a lot of pieces to remove, and it is going to take me a minute. So I am not going to have you guys sit here and watch me peel all of this up, because I do want to take my time. And as you can see, that glitter is looking so beautiful under there. So I'm going to finish one leaf with you guys so you can see how it looks. And then the rest I would do off camera just to save some time, because I don't want this video to be so long. In love with this. Yeah, I think this tool gives me a little bit more control than any other tool, because I'm able to just dig in there and peel it straight up. So I think this Cricut tool will be my go-to. And I did kind of nick my paint right there a little bit. So you want to be careful that you don't nick your paint. So I'm just going to kind of pat that back down, and it kind of corrected it. So you see that beautiful leaf, and that's exactly what I'm going for with this tumbler. So I'm going to remove the rest of the decals off camera, and we'll be back. While I was removing these decals, I did find out something. So when you're removing the decals, I thought it was very helpful if you just brace it with whatever hand, your non-dominant hand, and take your dominant hand, and with the same Cricut tool that I'm using, and just dig in from, I'm left-handed, so you're gonna have to reverse it for right-handed people, and just dig in with your dominant hand and pull that vinyl off, and that it comes off really easily. Of course, I'm not using permanent vinyl, so that also helps when doing this process as well. So I just found that when I was doing this, that I wanted to share this little tip with you guys. So I'm just able to dig in here with my dominant hand and get it started, and it comes off. So of course you're going to take your time here, make sure you don't nick your paint in any areas, but that's with any tumbler that you're making. And I'm finding that this tool, out of all the tools that I've used to do a peekaboo method, is actually working. So again, this is the Cricut tool. So you can see we are done peeling our decals, and y'all, look what we got going on. I am just over the moon with it so far. So it did take me a minute. You can see all my little mess going on here, but like I said, that Cricut tool, I don't even know where I put my Cricut tool at. That Cricut tool really helped to facilitate getting all of this off. So like I said, you want to take your time to make sure you don't nick any of your paint or anything like that. And it is looking beautiful, just what I wanted to accomplish. So next, I am going to allow this to dry just a little bit more. I'm going to seal it with 2x Matte Clear by Rustoleum, add 1 thin coat of epoxy, and then we'll be back for our decal process. So as I explained before, I did apply a very thin coat of epoxy. I only did 1, only since I just wanted to kind of cover the paint up and just get this going. I did add Bright by Peachy Olive Glitter. It's just like a little sparkle to it as well. I did go ahead and add it in this coat as well. So right now we are getting ready to apply our peekaboo decals over these insets, our offsets as well. I did go ahead and clean the bottom and the inside because it did have some spray paint from those as well. So our decals I have went ahead and applied off camera. So for this tumbler, I just really want the leaves to be the showcase of this tumbler. So that is the only thing, the offsets is the only thing I'm going to add to this tumbler. So I just want the leaves to just be the showcase of this tumbler and just add to the simplicity and the elegance of this tumbler. So the offsets I have went ahead and prepared in Cricut Design Space, and it's just the same thing you see me do before, just creating the offset in Design Space with the new offset feature. Very simple to do. I do have a video on how I did that in one of my previous videos, so feel free to check that out. So we are going to start with just starting to add these to the tumbler, And I'm just going to use get a piece of transfer tape, and we're just going to add one at a time. I'll be jacking my transfer tape all up. So once again, you're just going to pick your decal. And I'm trying to find mine. Y'all, I be trying to find stuff all the time. All right, so you pick your decal, just bring it up on the transfer paper, make sure everything is attached. And I see I'm trying to attach this one over here. I should cut them loose, but I'm being lazy. All right, so I have the one, and this is gonna be very easy because we only got 2 leaves. I don't know if you see my previous video when I was doing all those leopard spots. It took me forever. So you're just gonna line it up with your leaf. It's just something about doing peekaboos. I just enjoyed them so much. I can do a peekaboo like all the time. Just because I just enjoy it. So you don't commit to putting it down until you actually have it straight and you're sure that it is straight and then lined up. But once you put it down, it's kind of stuck there. I'm still trying to figure out, just make sure I have it straight. It's kind of tricky there at first. All right, so I'm just gonna give it a good press. Y'all, this cup is it's giving me all the spring vibes and the, I don't know, jungle vibes. I don't know, just all kind of vibes. All right, so now I'm just gonna lift it back. Y'all, look at that. Oh my God, it is so pretty. I don't know if the camera is actually giving it justice, but it is beautiful. All right, so I'm going to speed this process up. I'm gonna have you guys watch that as well, but it is going to take me a minute, so I'm just gonna speed it up so you guys can watch along with me, and we'll be on to finishing this tumbler. That did not take me as long as I thought it would take me. So I printed out an extra couple of these because what I want to do is go in and add these offsets in the kind of the blank spaces. Just try to break up the dimension of the so much green going on and just try to add more depth to the tumbler. So I just printed out a couple of these, and I am just going to take them and try and not overlap, but I'm thinking I may kind of like the overlapping look, but we'll see. All right, so I guess I should have made them smaller so they won't be overlapping, but let's see. Gonna kind of like the overlapping look because it's just like, it's just gonna add more, just make it look not so intentional, I think. And that's exactly what I want this cup to look like, just simple and effortless. Figure out if that is gonna look good under epoxy. So I had one little leaf right here that kind of wanted to not go right, and you can't have that. I want everything nice and smooth. So I did have a little overlapping, but I think I like that. I want to, yeah. So I'm going to continue. And if you guys just want to watch along with me, I'm just going to add some more. All right, I think that just about does it. Like, I think they're it. I placed the additional leaves in just the right spots, and I think I like it. I love it. I actually love it. Like, oh my God, it's just so pretty and simple, you know? So they're actually good. Only one I'm trying to figure out if I should leave is this one right here, but I think I actually like it there, because if I place it in a different direction, I may take it off and place it, because it just kind of looks a little too busy right here, but I'll see. So the only one I may change is this one right here, but I would definitely let you guys know if I change that one or not, because it just looks like so much overlapping is going on right here. I just don't kind of like that part. But anyway, before I decide what I'm going to do with that last leaf, I am going to, when I get everything situated, I am going to seal this with CCDIY. It is a quick coat. I've used that. I've told you guys I've used that many times before. And I am going to go in with 2 thin coats of epoxy, and we will be on to completing this tumbler. Here she is, all done in all her glory. Oh my God, look at those colors. Look at those different shades of green. I really do think that for the first time, this is the first time that my vision has like really just came true. I don't know, to lie. So it's just making me really proud as to how this tumbler turned out. Oh my God, it's just so pretty. So I initially remember telling you guys that this leaf right here, I was gonna change around, and I did just turn it this way and just move it so it would not be so much overlapping. But like I said, I really think the overlapping works in this tumbler, because just like in the jungle, you're gonna see leaves that's overlapping each other. Nothing is really perfect. So that is the kind of look that I was going for with this tumbler, and it turned out amazing. So, of course, all the supplies that I used to create this tumbler will be listed below. So if you want to recreate this tumbler on your own, please do. And please tag me in your creations as well. So I'm really looking forward to that. With all my videos, I love leaving you guys with a quote. And today I have a very good quote that I think is speaking volumes to me. So the quote for today's video is, "There's always something to be happy about." Y'all, I mean, if that does not speak to you, I don't know what does, because no matter what's going on in your life, no matter how much you think there may be dark times, you know, bright times or anything, there's always something that you could look around in your life and say, hey, I have something to be happy about today, and be grateful. So I urge you all just to find that happiness in your life, and just, you know, just try to bring, I mean, just, you know, if you're going through dark times, just try to bring yourself out of those dark times, and just be grateful that there's one thing, if it's just only one, there's something to be happy about. So you guys just take that quote and just, you know, live your day by it, and just get some motivation from that quote as well. So like I said in my intro, I will be conducting a giveaway for my over, why does it sound so nice to say that? My over 1K subscribers. You guys, once again, I am just, whew, I'm just happy. Hey, I know it may seem small to, you know, compared to these other YouTubers or whatever, but hey, God is good, and I am thankful for my 1K subscribers. And you guys, I am going to continue bringing you these videos, and of course my motivational quotes at these end of my videos, that I hope you guys are getting some motivation from those quotes as well, and from my videos as well. So once again, makers, if you have not subscribed to my channel, please consider subscribing to my channel. And please don't forget to click that notification bell so you won't miss out on any of my future content. And once again, stay tuned for that giveaway. Stay tuned. You do not want to miss it. It's going to be amazing. So do not miss that giveaway. So until the next video, makers, you guys stay blessed, and I will see you in the next one. Once again, makers, if you have not subscribed to my channel, please consider subscribing. I would love to have you on board. Also, I have created a new Facebook group in which we all gain inspiration from others. It is a safe space to create and share. The link to the group is listed below. Until next time, stay blessed and continue creating.